It's work. Okay, it work. Hector is today the day. What is up, guys? Coffeecow here. This is gonna be a slow intro.
That was the wrong intro.
I know it was the wrong intro. It's the freaking Coffeecow Plays intro.
Hi guys, welcome to casting on Wednesdays. I forgot the rest.
He's your host. He's your co-host, Otaku Cow. And then we need to switch it up. You'll be like, and he's Coffee Cow.
We should switch, like, I go, hey, you go, guys, and I go,
Oh yeah. Just like be totally in sync. Hey,
guys,
welcome
to
casting Wednesdays.
this.
What goes after this? There's no this in our intro.
Co-host,
Oh right, yeah, right, okay, fine, okay. No, let's do this seriously though. Hi, but still make it like original. I want like a different twist. I wonder how long into the video I keep calling it is a video. It is video format. Great, that brings us into the freaking topic we were going to talk about. Okay, we'll do this after this intro. Hey guys, welcome to Casting on Wednesdays. I'm your host, Coffee Cow, and today we have with us
Otaku Cow.
Alright, well, we were actually gonna start talking about maybe having like footage in our videos, maybe because they are videos, so that's kind of what's meant to be there. What the thing is, like, when we started this off, we intended this to be solely like an audio thing, just with like a thumbnail. Two things that are like good with that is that are good. Two pros of that is that number one, you can have like a default thumbnail, right? Because you have to be like a YouTube partner to actually pick your own thumbnail. So that's like kind of out of the question. So basically, by putting a thumbnail throughout the whole video, it will make it like by default. It'll make it look nice, and make people want to check it out. And another thing is that the use of YouTube is far superior to any other podcast hosting page, just because they all want you to pay for like using their services, whereas YouTube gives it to you for free, right? So this is probably the low budget way, and I guess because the podcast isn't the only thing we do on here, then I guess that can kind of compensate for the lack of video footage in our podcast. But I do think, like, what do you think, Otaku? Is because we did make one podcast with Star Wars Battlefront 2, and that wasn't too bad actually. Huh?
No, I just said in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we can have like games. Just the games that we play at the time, because that's not hard to do, and it'd be cool just to have video as well. I kind of feel stupid sometimes just putting the thumbnail throughout the whole video. It's like, this is really going to be boring to look at. But I guess that's number one. Something we're trying to change. That's like one thing. Another thing is that I personally want to I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, maybe create like a download link so that you can just download the MP3. I still have to figure out how to do that though. So yeah. That's out the way. Let's talk about some stuff. I was away for like the whole week, hence why. Well, I actually already explained why it was uploaded on Monday, the previous episode. I was away for a week on holiday, and it was in this.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was. God, I'm gonna have to Google Maps that. I think it's like in the north. Okay, so it's an island. It's actually a group of islands, 44 exactly, and they're above in the Baltic Sea above Poland, I think, in between Poland and Germany, or maybe further to Poland's side. But it's just like this group of islands, and it's like it's okay. I'm gonna have to go ahead and pronounce it, however bad it will sound. Świnoujście, I guess is how you'd pronounce it, and it has this awesome layout where you have like the hotels and stuff and the apartment buildings on one side, and then on the other side you get just this row of like cafes and restaurants, and it just looks awesome. There's a lot of seagulls, a lot of old guys with mustaches, and yeah, it was fun.
How was the hotel?
It was an apartment building, and it was awesome. We had like internet connection, which is the most important thing. Kind of sucked because it wasn't up to scratch. It wasn't up to speed with like what I'm usually comfortable with, so I had to kind of bear with the kind of constant loss of connection. But that's cool though, because I had the Dark Knight on the iPad, so I'd just watch that whenever I was out of internet juice. So now I know pretty much most of like the general quotes and stuff, and I feel like a nerd. But yeah. So next topic. Oh yeah. So I have a cool new idea. Me and Otaku were brainstorming. We're enjoying War Thunder right now. It's a really cool game, and I wanna start this new series where I talk about the planes and give a full insight into their service and what country they were used by, the specs on the plane, and maybe have a little bit of like art in there as well, maybe illustrations that I did myself, and maybe music if that goes well, but I doubt it.
Old music, like classic.
Yeah, like World War II era music. Yeah. Like, you know that cool song that was that French song in Saving Private Ryan? That was so anticlimactic.
Oh,
like, yeah, you just heard that song, you're like, what? This is a war movie. What the hell? But
if you do a Russian, no, that won't make sense.
What?
I was thinking if you were gonna do a Russian thing, you should put the song Katyusha there, the Russian folk song.
Oh, that would be. Is that copyright? I wonder.
No, it's because the Katyusha is
like the Soviet song.
No, it's not a plane. It was the rocket car thingy. Wow, that failed. The BM something rocket launcher something. I don't know.
So it was related to a weapon. The name.
Yeah, but it was like a jeep, a truck, and on the back it had like this thing which held rockets, and you just shot all of them.
That's pretty cool. What the hell, man? Yeah. Wow, that's a topic. Seriously, my topic list is so short. It's just got two things. It has plane thing and where I was written on it. And now it's time to now it's time to freestyle. You have anything to talk about?
Rubik's cubes.
Rubik's cubes.
Rubik's cubes.
Yeah. Well, I actually had one my brother had a Rubik's Cube, and like it took me like half an hour to realize I was never gonna like get it, you know, and to just have it as like a colorful looking thing. So I'm that's how unknowledgeable I am about the algorithmic sequence that makes these colors. Do you do it on time? Do you do it timed though?
Yeah, I can do it under 5 minutes.
That's pretty cool.
I think.
There's so many awesome videos on YouTube talking like people doing the Rubik's Cube, like this 2-year-old Chinese kid, I think. Was what's so funny about?
No,
oh yeah, because you're Asian. Oh yeah. But yeah, like he's Asian, by the way, if anyone didn't know. I'm white. Hey, let's talk about our nationalities.
Yeah, I am Asian, as you would have guessed.
And I am white. Awesome. Race disclaimer. Now every time we're racist about our own race, we could be like, what the hell? It's just my ethnicity. What are you on about? Nah. Hardly racist. Hardly ever racist. But yeah, we were talking about. All right, yeah. This like Chinese kid had this full size one, and then there was this older guy like next to her with like the 4x4 one, just trying to solve that one, and this kid just like completely owned the guy. It was funny, but yeah, Rubik's cubes are quite the interesting thing. Here's what I want to ask. I'm not really into the history of it. I don't really know much about how it came to be. My question is how on earth would you have the free time and I don't know, creativity to make such a like, I guess you could call it an iconic toy, just because it was literally used by everyone back in the day. Apparently you'd have like people trying to solve it, and it was just this one simple thing, which I mean, I don't know, I just don't know how that came about, and I guess a Google search would do. But just a quick question out there. Well, if anyone is listening to this and they are intrigued in the Rubik's Cube by chance, then feel free to answer in the comments section.
Wait, you can buy a Rubik's Cube on Amazon.
You can actually, yeah, and that leads us into the Amazon Associates program. Our channel has been accepted by them, and that allows us to now post links on the description box, I guess. And so if you do want to help us out in terms of finance, then you can just purchase things through that Amazon, purchase that thing by clicking on the link, and then that will give us a small an amount of money for that. So obviously, like any finance that is anything that we make out of that is going to go towards the channel, and it's not going to be used for like sweets. I don't know. I don't know what else isn't going to be used to for printing ink. Oh god, I don't know. I'm trying to think of stuff that you can like buy, like normal commodities. I don't know.
I was gonna say library. Dictionary. Oh, wow.
But yeah, so if you do want to, we will have a link to a Rubik's Cube as requested by Otaku.
Yeah, you should always try to solve it.
Yeah, we need to do a Rubik's Cube tournament thing. once we get enough audience, like enough people, I'll say like maybe 10 people. 10 is that high goal?
I don't know.
let's say if we get 30 people to be interested in like participating, we could have like I don't know.
Wow.
I'm just thinking I don't know, like I have no clue on where this is going. I was gonna say like a tournament, but I'm like, how are we gonna do a freaking tournament?
Yeah. We can't do it through. We cannot do this. Do a video of me solving it in like an amount of time and posting on YouTube. That will
Yeah.
not work because if we do, all right, when I start the timer, you do it as well. Because I know they'll just pause it, do it, and then say, "Oh look, I did it in."
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
like I guess you could lay down some ground rules. But still, this is a very like by keeping the alarm clock, what is the clock, the stopwatch or whatever you want to call it, like on the screen at all times, while they're solving the cube, but that's something for the future though, because I like right now we're probably nowhere near accomplishing that, just because there's just not like enough people that probably would be interested in that. But great idea. So yeah, Rubik's Cube link will be in the description, and yeah, great way to start this. Awesome. I was thinking about the other day, like, how okay, this may sound either ridiculously offensive, or really cold, or just like a
What the hell?
humorous thing. It depends on in which way you want to take it. But in not in Auschwitz, in general in the Holocaust, there's a lot of like photos of the people in the camps with swollen stomachs, and you could see like a very large belly. I used to think, like, as a kid,
Pregnant.
no, because obviously there were men there as well. I used to think that the Nazis were so cruel that they didn't let the people fart, and so they had to hold in their farts, and then that blew up their that inflated their stomach, and that made the swollen belly, which yeah. But you ever get like, you get reminded of certain things you used to think as a kid, and you're like, wow, that's so funny. How I used to think. Well, that's not that funny at all. Like that, but like me as a kid thinking that the Nazis were so cruel as to not let anyone fart in the camps. You ever get like a thing that you used to think as a kid? You're like, come on, that's like, now you're like, that's ridiculous. How did I know that? Come on. Did you even believe in Santa Claus? I bet you didn't even believe in Santa Claus. You didn't?
No, I didn't.
Wow. Were your parents like, dude, Santa doesn't exist? I'm just gonna say off the bat, just cause we don't want to get up in the night to do the presents for you. We could just give them to you in the morning, and that's fine. I mean,
No, I always got my presents early, 2 weeks before Christmas. Opened them up, but yeah, there's no need to celebrate Christmas now.
so you don't actually like celebrate Christmas as like a family gathering? Is that what it is? You don't?
No, you don't.
So like, what about sharing gifts? Do you like share gifts with each other during Christmas? We're talking about Christmas in a July episode. This is funny. This is going to be listed in the comedy section. Jeez.
We do not exchange gifts, we just give it.
Okay.
I just say, get me this, they get it. Yes.
Nice. Sounds like a pretty cool Christmas.
It's very simple.
Well, someone said this. Simplicity is the ultimate form of sophistication. So there you go.
Sounds like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, to cover some of that. They'll see that.
Russian lessons with Otaku.
I don't even know any Russian apart from Dave's words.
Yeah, neither do I. I guess that's it. Is there anything else? That was a bit loud. Sorry.
Ooh. Ooh. Still no news on Daisy standalone.
Yeah. Oh, let's talk about The Walking Dead 400 Days, because...
Vince, that was very short.
Yeah, just getting out of the bus, and that's all it took for that storyline to end. I think, I'm not saying anything right now, but so far it looks like they're just giving you more questions. It's very much unorthodox compared to the very conclusive ending of season 1, where it's where, spoiler alert, Lee dies and Clementine has
season 1.
Yeah.
Has season 2 come out?
No, this is a lead-in into season 2. That's the important thing. So, not many people. Many people that follow the Walking Dead video game know.
Girly be in season 2.
That's what I'm hoping. I mean, it would be funny if she wasn't, because it's like, what the hell? You have to have her in, because I mean, last season we finished off with her
Yeah, but she wasn't in 400 days.
Yeah, but I think I did watch the video talking about it, and they were saying how it's something to it's going to close some gaps in between the 2 seasons, basically. But for me, that the 400 days interval kind of it just brings up more questions to the table.
Yeah, why was Carly there?
Yeah, that Easter egg was pretty cool. I wish that there was quite a lot of Easter egg. Well, not Easter eggs, just you could.
Reappearances.
Yeah, reappearances. That's it. With the cancer crew. Wow, that sounds cold. With the patients that were pursued by Crawford in the early days of the breakout, and so you see those, and you get a bit of a blast from the past.
Did all of them show that gas station apart from Vince?
Yeah. I don't know if would that have some significance though? Do you think?
I don't know, because Vince was the earliest one, 2 days in.
Yeah. Huh.
But an arrest, it just showed that gas station just reappeared.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there was footage right at the beginning where the gas station before the zombie outbreak. But there was no actual link with Vince with that gas station. So maybe I don't know if that has any significance though. I'll be honest. Wait, I mean, didn't he kill someone? Wasn't that in the gas station? Probably not.
No.
He did kill someone in a.
Yeah, he killed someone.
Well, there's. I mean, that, like I said, that even opens up even more speculation as to what these people were doing and what. I mean, I'm not sure if those questions are going to be answered at the beginning. For example, why did Bonnie end up in a drug rehab thing? Is that what it is? Yeah, because that lady was calling her a junkie all the time. But did you do Bonnie's? Yeah.
No, I've only seen Russell and Vince.
Alright. But yeah, there was... I mean, I don't think we're going to delve deep into their personal life. It's just going to continue from where it left off. That's what I think is going to happen. Where there's at the very end, there's the crew. I'm not going to spoil it for Otaku and many others who probably might have not watched it. I just realised I said many others.
Oh.
Many. There's many people watching this. Okay. Hey, what about like, you know how, you know musical instruments, yeah?
Yeah.
Uh,
What?
next topic. I'm done.
No.
Well, I
You
was
just
saying
said
how like, you know how you have a lot of guitars,
yes.
and so is your dad the guitar player?
No, my brother is.
Your brother plays the guitar. How
Yeah.
does he take lessons though, or is he self-taught?
Self-taught.
That's something I think needs to happen more often, like self-taught guitarists, or like any instrument. Just be like, to get to the point where you don't like need to pay someone to.
Just to learn something.
I just think the internet now, it's like there's
So
no
what you're saying is, how about school?
as well school as
You're
well.
saying we could self-teach ourselves about everything.
If you're like, yeah, if you're willing, there's like actual.
But where would you get the grades and?
Yeah, that's the thing. What I've heard is that there's university courses you can actually take online, just like certain ones that are just handed out for free online.
Online, but can't you cheat though?
I don't think it's. I think this is just me. Maybe what happens is that you learn the stuff, and then like they invite you over to a local examinations room and you take the exam there, right? I mean that's what it seems to be.
I see.
Or maybe, I mean, even though you might not take an exam or the qualification or the course, you might already know a lot about it just by the information provided on the internet. So I think there's a lot of stuff opening up in terms of like education, as well as learning guitar, learning anything from. I mean, I learned the guitar from the internet. Because like the teaching aspect, like I had to pay a teacher. I haven't got a single lesson like that I had to pay for, and I'd say I'm pretty knowledgeable by now, about pretty knowledgeable by now. That was an Alfred quote from The Dark Knight. Seriously.
Yeah, but we have
Yeah.
self-taught ourselves in a lot.
We have self-taught what?
We have self-taught ourselves in many things.
Yeah, like how to install mods for Minecraft, hey?
Yeah, or how to walk.
Yeah.
How
Well,
to-
walking
how
was
to
kind
drink,
of taught.
How to use chopsticks.
Yeah.
Turn on the Xbox. All that stuff.
Yeah. I think to a certain degree, there's when you're talking about a course, there's some dedication there required. I remember I dropped the Google course that they gave out for free. I'm just like, fuck that. I don't even want the certificate anymore.
Remember what Thingy-Majig said? There are 3 types of people. Those.
Yeah.
I remember. Those who get the opportunity and don't take it, because obviously they can. Those who get the opportunity and don't take it, and those who get the opportunity and take it.
There you go. Inspirational quote right there.
Yeah, by me, I made it up just then. No one said that, just me.
You know what's one of the quotes in movies, The Dark Knight, in The Dark Knight, that quote, not quote, but that saying that like chaos is fair. It's quite like the joke was quite. Dude, I like watched Aaron Eckhart.
What are your top 3 favorite quotes? Then I'll tell you mine.
movie quotes or
From
just general
anything.
quotes?
From anything. From anything.
Okay, Dr. Seuss said, don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. That's my number one quote. Second favorite quote is, what sunshine is to flowers, smiling is to people. I think that's one. And then the third one is, why so serious? No, I'm joking. Third one,
You're garbage.
sorry guys, I ran out of disk space just then, and yeah, and we couldn't really, I couldn't say all my 3 quotes. So my third one is, I'll just say, I can't really think of one right now. Third one, I was doing so well. There's so many that, but like I can't really find one which would fit to like, hey, I think you're maybe disconnecting or something.
Am I lagging?
Nope, you're not lagging. It's just you keep asking me if I'm there. You keep helloing.
Because you're lagging on mine.
I don't think that's a problem though, because it's just gonna record my input, audio. So whatever you are hearing isn't being recorded. It's whatever I'm hearing. It's what I'm speaking. That's what's being recorded first. So it should be fine. My third best quote is it doesn't have to be favorite, right? I'll just say the Joker one about madness, how it's like gravity, how all it takes is just a little push. So there you go. That's a good final quote, I guess I have. You want to share your 3 quotes? Otaku?
Mine?
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Hey.
Oh, my quotes.
Mm-hmm.
Let me try something first. Something's weird. Alright. When I say sink, you say mark. Sink.
Mark.
Sink.
Mark.
Hello?
Hey. I said Mark. Hello?
Hello?
Hey. Hey, hello? Can you hear me?
Yep, but you're lagging.
Oh. That shouldn't be a problem in the recording though. Don't worry. If it's to the point where you can't hear what I'm saying, then we need to wait this out, but so yeah, you want to share your 3 quotes?
Alright. Number 1 is alright, okay, let's do it. My first favorite quote is from Code Geass, the anime. It is wow, actually I'll do my third one first. My third one The third favorite quote is Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'll be back. That was awesome.
Nice.
And my second one is from Negima, which is dust to dust, ashes to ashes, dreams to dreams, illusion to illusion, and eternal rest to all.
Nice. That's pretty cool. It's a spin-off of one quote. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, and then that's like... That's pretty cool. That's a really cool quote. That's what I'm saying.
And the first one. Oh. Aha! My first favorite quote has got to be SS.
That's not a legit quote though, is it? It's an inside joke.
It's a quote, come on.
Okay, fine. First... Okay, SS is your first quote. I can't be bothered to explain what that means. You can if you want, otherwise we'll just conclude that. Is that it? Alright, well, I'm running low on disk space as well, so I think it's time to conclude this episode of Casting on Wednesdays. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you next time in episode 23.